This is a special presentation of EdTV Sports. Hello and welcome to Somerville Highlander Sports on Somerville EdTV. I'm Todd Harmon, and today we have the class of 2025's Swim Team Senior Day versus the Medford Mustangs from the home of the Highlanders, the Jenny Smithers Pool at the Kennedy School. We will begin with the Senior Day opening ceremony and head coach Matt Damasino before hitting the pool for Highlanders swimming action.
All right, we're here today to have our senior night for this is the third senior class that I am graduating. I'm extremely proud of this class. You guys were here as sophomores my first year. I still remember to this day looking at a couple of you with doubts of why are we swimming ourselves to death. But you guys trust the process, worked hard, showed up, followed the process, followed, what I was building, and we wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for the 7 of you. That being said, we have senior Charlotte Johnson, Somerville backstroke, breaststroke, and 100 butterfly record holder. To the left, we have Coco Brown, our team's Swiss Army knife. She has completed the board. She has swam every event for us this year and her 4 years swimming. We have Maddie, the sprinter. She's been with us for the last 2 years, and 50 free is her thing. And we have Elle, our senior captain, one of our leaders of this program. I made her a captain her junior year because I believed that she was going to help us grow. So I'm excited for that. Here we have Julian Zielinski, one of the hardest working kids in our program. Also the record holder for the 100 breaststroke for the boys. Really great year for him this year. Also one of our senior captains. Here we have Layla. She swam with us her sophomore year, took a break, came back, and now she's killing it in the long distance 500 and the 200 free. And then we have senior Ollie Wicks, a breaststroke specialist, and is probably going to do one of his personal best in the 50 free today as well for us. So this is the class of 2025. There we go.
We begin quickly with a 200-yard medley relay. 4 swimmers. Each swims down and back using a different stroke, beginning with the backstroke, followed with the breaststroke, the butterfly, and then they close with the freestyle. Highlander backstroke school record holder senior Charlotte Johnson begins the opening leg for the Highlander team in lane 3. She stakes them out to a lead. They are in lanes 1, 3, and 5. Those are the Highlanders lanes, moving left to right on your screen. Medford will be swimming in lanes 2, 4, and 6. The teams will be in those lanes throughout the entire meet. As Charlotte Johnson, the early lead for the Highlanders, Julian Zielinski about to get in, and he's into the pool. He has the breaststroke, as he is the school record holder now in the breaststroke. He had a tremendous year building his breaststroke, as head coach Matt Damasino spoke about during the Senior Day ceremony. Great turn there for Julian as well. Now the meet consists of 11 events, 3 relays, 8 individual events. Team points are allocated based on event finishes. A relay win will give the Highlanders an 8-point lead to start this meet, as Lillis Ekblad will be in for her butterfly. A sophomore, Lillis is a very strong butterfly performer, actually a tremendous performer across the board in all strokes. As you see, she makes the touch there at the wall. An excellent job here for Lillis Ekblad, as the sophomore pushing out and holding off that swimmer from Medford in lane 4. She will come into the wall here, and that will leave Odin Evenhus, the freshman for the Highlanders, with the freestyle leg of this race. As Evenhus is into the pool, he's got to hold off Andrew Tran, a senior from Medford, in lane 4. It's looking tight as Tran is tightening things up. Evenhus trying to hold him off as they push towards the wall the last 10 yards, and Evenhuis gets the touch and wins it for the Highlanders. 8 points going to the Highlanders as they finish at 2 minutes, 5.64 seconds. An excellent run there for the Johnson, Zielinski, Ekblad, and Evenhuis teams. Gordon, Brown, Clemenceau, Raish finish in 5th. Geese, Wicks, Easter, and Bryant in 6th. The first individual event is the 200-yard freestyle, one swimmer down and back 4 times. The Highlanders have senior Julian Zielinski in lane 3, Tess O'Toole, a freshman, in lane 5, and Ari Soltsiak, also a freshman, in lane 1.
Pacing very, very important in this. Julian out to a very strong lead. 2 Medford swimmers, lane 6 and 2 in 2nd and 3rd. Halfway through this race now, Julian a good 12-yard lead. The importance of all the other swimmers in the pool, of course, for the team totals. As first place will gain 6 points. Looks like Julian well out to that first place finish. Second place secures 4 points for their team. Third, 3 points. Fourth is 2 points. Fifth place is 1 point. And sixth place garners no points. As Julian finishing there, well ahead. A good 20-yard lead as Julian Zielinski gets the win for the Highlanders, garnering that 6 points for first place. Medford looks like they're going to take second and third. 3 and 4 points coming to Medford. Somerville swimmer in lane 5, Tess O'Toole, trying to make the push to get that extra point, but Medford will go ahead and close out second, third, and fourth place. So Tess O'Toole will come in 5th. And Ari Soltsiak finishing in 6th in the 200-yard freestyle.
The third event is the 200-yard individual medley. The Highlanders have Lillis Ekblad, a sophomore, in lane 3, and 2 freshmen out there. Odin Evenhuis is in lane 5, and Abigail Raish over in lane 1. The individual medley is down and back in all 4 disciplines. We'll begin here with the butterfly. As you see, the Medford swimmer out in lane 4, out to the early butterfly lead. But of course, we know Lillis Ekblad, she knows how to butterfly, as she had such a great butterfly leg in that 200-yard medley relay that the Highlanders won earlier today. Ekblad also an excellent distance swimmer. She will be in the 500-yard freestyle later on in this event. Keep an eye on her as they touch the wall, switching over to the backstroke now. It will be followed by the backstroke, followed by the breaststroke, then finishing with the freestyle are the strokes used in this, as Ekblad, an excellent job here on the backstroke, giving a good push there, pulling in the first place. Odin Evenhuis doing excellent as well, as the freshman is battling there for third place with the Medford swimmer in lane 2. as Ekblad out to the lead, about a half body length lead here with this backstroke. She has looking excellent here against that Medford swimmer. We will switch over now to the breaststroke and see if Lillis can keep hold of this lead that she has built on the first two strokes. As you see, Evenhus makes his turn as well. A nice turn there for Evenhus as he is getting within a body length of the leaders, it looks like. So the Highlanders looking to pick up some nice points here as youth showing out. A sophomore and two freshmen in the pool right now for the Highlanders here on senior night. Turn made there on the breaststroke, and it looks like the Medford swimmer pulling out into the lead now before they reach the wall for that freestyle leg to close out this race. As yes, the Medford swimmer just touching ahead of Lillis Ekblad, as Evenhus making his turn as well, battling for third place. As the Medford swimmer getting some distance now, maybe a body length lead that he has over Ekblad as they make that turn on the freestyle lap. Highlanders looking to grab some points here in the lower levels, as Evenhus doing an excellent job staying in for third place, as Medford will come in first. Lillis Ekblad will get second place. Great job there by Ekblad. Strong finish for Odin Evenhus there, as Evenhus picking up the third place finish, as that will close things out with the Medford swimmer in lane 2. And we will see as Raish coming in, can she pick up that last point for the Highlanders there in lane 1? And she does! There's a great job there for Abigail Raish, grabbing that last point available in this race for the Highlanders. We will hope that adds to their total towards a victory here on Senior Day.
This is the fourth race, 4 heats. This is the 50-yard freestyle. There will be 4 heats. This is the first of the heats. It is down and back in freestyle. Ollie Wicks in lane 3 for the Highlanders, or lane 5, I should say, for the Highlanders. Luke Clemenceau in lane 3. Ari Soltsiak in lane 1. Tough Medford swimmer right there in lane 4. Looks like he's going to take this first heat. It's going to be a battle for second place between lanes 2, 3, and 5. There's Ollie Wicks and Luke Clemenceau. Good showings there for the Highlanders. See whether they make it through to the next heats. And Van Easter in lane 5. As they are off on a 100-yard butterfly. Down and back twice. Charlotte Johnson touches the wall second, it looks like. Some Medford swimmer in lane 4 in first place. Nice showing as well in lane 5 by Van Easter. He is holding his own. Johnson now pulling ahead as she's first to touch the wall at the halfway point. As you can see, Charlotte Johnson very high in the water. That's the key with the butterfly. You want to stay as high in the water as possible. Johnson touching just barely ahead there. As the push is on right here. Johnson pushing through. Very, very tight to see who will touch first here as Johnson comes away with the victory for the Highlanders in lane 5. In third place is Van Easter, an excellent showing for the Highlanders. As they will pull some points away from that, we'll have to check the time for Charlotte Johnson, see if that school record is safe. We'll move right to the 100-yard freestyle. Julian Zielinski in lane 3 for the Highlanders, shaking it out, making sure it's loose. Two heats in this 100-yard freestyle. First heat, we'll have Julian Zielinski, Highlander record holder in lane 3. Lane 5 is Zachary Gordon, El Geesh over in lane 1, one of the seniors on the squad. Of course, Zielinski already winning the 200-yard freestyle earlier in this meet. And you can see Julian well out to a lead, a body length lead at the halfway point as he makes that turn. Two Medford swimmers battling for second place. And there's a tough battle there for fourth place. Good turn by the Medford swimmer in lane 6 to secure a tighter grip on fourth. Now Zielinski coming back. He's almost got a half pole length lead as he is going to close this one out. Zielinski takes the win, his second of the meet. Lane 4 comes in second. Lane 2 for Medford in third. Lane 6 gets fourth. Closing down there with Zach Gordon and El Geesh out in lane 1. settle in, get comfortable. We are about to begin the 500-yard freestyle. 10 laps down and back. Lane 5 is going to be Odin Evenhuis for the Highlanders. Lillis Ekblad in lane 3. Lane 1 is Salil Bryant. Lillis Ekblad pulling out into the lead by almost a body length now. This very steady rhythm from Lillis. As the sophomore from Somerville leading at that turn. Medford in second place in lane 6. Lane 5 has Odin Evenhuis in third. Lillis just so steady with those strokes. Same rhythm. Straightforward as well, keeping it predominantly in the middle of the lane. There has been some drifting from Odin Evenhuis, the young freshman, as he's drifted into the lane markers a couple times. Arms begin to feel like lead. Important to keep those legs pumping. It's much easier to push yourself through the water than pull yourself through the water. Now we get down towards the final few laps for the leaders. Lillis Ekblad still in the lead. Medford swimmer in lane 6, keeping back about a body length as we have one more lap left for the leaders. Ekblad, one more lap left for her as she looks to push here. Can the Medford swimmer in number 6 push back into this? And what kind of kick does Odin Evenhus have left as the young freshman's in third in lane 5? Lillis, a lap up on the person in lane 4, and she is going to easily take the 500-yard freestyle as Lillis Ekblad, a great showing for Somerville, comes away in first. Second place from Medford in lane 6. Third place for Somerville, the young freshman Odin Evenhus. Really great run for those 3 swimmers. Lillis Ekblad, just a machine out there. Final swimmers now for Medford coming in, claiming the final points here in the 500-yard freestyle. And Salil Bryant will close things out as well for Somerville in lane 1. As I believe Bryant will take that last point in this event for the Highlanders in this meet. And she will. Yard freestyle relay. 4 competitors on each relay team. Each competitor makes a circuit down and back. Zach Gordon out into the lead for the Highlanders in lane 3. Tess O'Toole is in lane 5. Stefano Day in lane 1 for the Highlanders. Zach Gordon coming to the wall with the lead for the Highlanders. Good job by the junior Gordon. Next into the pool, Van Easter in lane 3. Over in lane 5, Ari Soltsiak, and lane 1 is Layla Barca-Goresh, one of our seniors today. As Medford closing the distance on Van Easter in lane 3. Looks like it's going to be a tie as Luke Clemencel into the pool for the Highlanders in lane 3. Going to hold on to that lead. Lane 5, Abigail Raish into the pool for the Highlanders, and over in lane 1, Margaret Taylor on her leg. The leaders now finishing off the next to last leg. The anchors are in. Oliver Wicks for the Highlanders into the pool, battling for first place. As Wicks very strong there. Let's see if he gets to the wall first. It looks like a tie at the wall on the turn. Who's going to come away with it? Medford looks to be pulling away a bit here at the end. As Ollie pushing, and Medford looks like they came away with first place on that one with that last push. Wicks will come in second for the Highlanders. Over in lane 5, Coco Brown closing things out for that team. As that teaming will come away with fourth place. And over in lane 1, Madeline Zuka, another one of the seniors today, closes things out in lane 1 for the Highlanders, taking that last point in this event. Time for the 100-yard backstroke. Another one of Charlotte Johnson's record-holding events. She is the Somerville record holder in lane 3 in this event. Elle Guiche in lane 5 for the Highlanders, another one of the seniors today, along with Charlotte. And Tess O'Toole will be over in lane 1 for the Highlanders. Backstroke. Down and back twice for the 100 yards. As after the first turn, Charlotte Johnson out to the lead. Nice showing in lane 5 as well by Elle Guiche. As Guiche creeping up on second place. Johnson dominating a body length out in front at the midway point. Johnson making her last turn. Or midway turn. The push is on here. Second place is where the battle is, as Johnson will come in easily ahead by a few lengths. Second place will go to lane 4 for Medford. Lane 5, Elle Guiche comes away with third place. And fourth place will be taken by lane 1. That is Tess O'Toole for the Highlanders. So the Highlanders racking up the points here in the backstroke against Medford. The 100-yard breaststroke. Highlanders have senior Ollie Wicks in lane 3. Salil Bryant in lane 5 and senior Coco Brown over in lane 1. Out quickly there in lane 3, in between the two Medford swimmers in 2 and 4. Down and back twice for the 100-yard breaststroke. Lane 4 pulling out into the lead. Ollie pushing there at the turn. Very effective turn there by lane 4 for Medford. Ollie will need a really nice turn here to try to get into the battle for first place. See how long he stays down under that water, gets that push off. As it looks like it's going to come down to Medford for first and second place. Lane 4 looks to have it. Lane 2, and Ollie pushing, but he's going to be caught by lane 6. Medford with the 1-2-3 sweep. As Wicks finishing in 4th. Brown in 5th. Salil Bryant in 6th for the Highlanders. Right. 400-yard freestyle relay. Highlander teams will be in lanes 3, 5, and 1 as Lillis Ekblad, the winner today in the marathon 400-yard freestyle, will start off for the Highlanders in lane 3. Lane 5 has Zach Gordon, I should say. In lane 1, one of the seniors, Madeline Zuka. As Medford first to the line. Actually, it could be lane 5. Zach Gordon first to the line. He's battling for first as well. Medford now in lane 4, pulling out to the lead. Gordon fading a little bit into 3rd place as Odin Evenhus for the Highlanders will be coming up next. It is down and back twice for each swimmer. So you see how Zach Gordon got out to that lead. However, the longer distance swimmers showing their mettle here. As Ekblad, who's already won the 500 today, beginning to reel in the Medford swimmer in lane 4 as well. She's just so steady with that stroke. And she narrowed things up for Odin Evenhus. Gordon now getting in to the wall. El Guiche, captain for the girls. Senior captain out into the pool in lane 5. Now over in lane 1, Madeline Zuka has given way to Sophie Diop for the Highlanders. As Evenhus, doing a great job, has pulled into the lead at his turn. Good young freshman swimmer, Evan Evenhus. As El Guiche, 4th place right now for that team, makes her turn, midway point of her 100 yards, as does Sophie Diop. Now Charlotte Johnson into the pool. Johnson's already won the 100 butterfly as well as the 100 backstroke today. This is the one discipline she does not have a record in the Somerville record books, as she's been reeled in by lane 4. Charlotte wants to keep this as close as possible because Julian Zielinski, Highlanders' best freestyler, has the anchor leg. In the pool is Luke Clemenceau in lane 5 for the Highlanders as well. And Layla Barkagresh, senior, over in lane 1. As Charlotte Johnson trying to keep this within a body length to give Julian Zielinski the opportunity to catch up here. As she reaches for that wall, Julian's into the water. Let's see if he can reel in the Medford swimmer. There's nobody with a faster freestyle in the pool today than Julian, as he's won the 200-yard freestyle as well as the 100-yard freestyle today. And you can see Julian just reeling in the Medford swimmer. as they've got one more lap down and back, and Zielinski's already caught him and passed him at the turn. What an anchor leg here for Julian Zielinski, as he has gone from down a length to up a length and more, as he drives for the wall. Last 10 yards, and Somerville will take the 400-yard relay as Lillis Ekblad, Odin Evenhuis, Charlotte Johnson, and Julian Zielinski. What an anchor leg there by Zielinski. Ari Solciak, I should say, into the pool in lane 1 as the battle for third place is on. Lane 2 looks like they're going to get it for Medford. No, actually, I'm sorry, they're well back. So Somerville gets third place. In lane 5, Zach Gordon went out really, really strong, gave him a nice lead. El Guiche, as well as Luke Clemenceau and Van Easter closing things down, able to get third place for the Highlanders. So the Highlanders able to get points out of that relay, the 400-yard freestyle. We will see what that does to the standings. All right. Hello, thank you so very much for watching today, the special Somerville Ed TV event of senior night here at the pool, as the seniors for the Highlander swim team, after a 85-85 tie against Medford, they were looking for the revenge from a loss earlier this season to the Mustangs, came up just a little bit shy. I wanted to swim off, they wanted to swim off. Somebody said no, but it was a great performance by everybody and a great senior night as well. We've got Oliver Wicks right here. We also have Julian Zielinski right here. We've got El Guiche right here. We have Coco Brown as well. We have Madeline Zuka right there. And then we have Layla Abarka-Gresh and Charlotte Johnson. A couple record holders here in Johnson, as well as Mr. Zielinski there. But first, we'll start with you, Ollie. It's the second time you've hung out with us here because you're on the cross-country team as well. Is there a crossover? I know you and Charlotte both run cross-country. Is there any sort of endurance crossover with swimming in terms of the cross-country and swimming?
There's a little bit, but it's very much a different type of endurance. You know, in the pool you can't breathe at all, so it's more of a just how long can you hold your breath, how long does your muscles have. And on land it's all about how long can you just keep going. I think it's more of a different muscle and more of a different tiring group. All right.
Now, Ollie, you had the breaststroke. You got reeled in right at the end, man. It's all right. It's okay. That's a tough stroke. How do you, because it's not natural. It's not a natural motion. What's the key in terms of the breaststroke, in terms of getting that done and getting a good propulsion through the water?
I think the key is to minimize as much drag as possible. You know, you got to glide out as much as possible. It's not like other strokes where it's just all go, all gas. It's more how do you minimize glide and how do you keep it smooth.
All right. Well, speaking of all gas, Julian Zielinski right over here, Somerville record holder swim in the freestyle. What distance?
No, the 100 breast, actually.
100 breast. I'm sorry about that. You should get the 100 freestyle at some point in time.
I'm hoping in a week or 2 weeks' time.
Okay, there we go. Because you, of course, won the freestyle events today, as well as anchoring the 400 freestyle relay at the end, which you guys won going away, and also edged them out in the 200 medley to open out the day. So a nice sandwich of wins there for you guys. Now, what's your secret in terms of training, in terms of getting ready and being so prepared to get out in the pool?
Well, I played football for most of high school, but junior year got a really bad concussion, so I had to quit football. I decided to swim club swimming. So starting last March actually, club swimming all year through. So coming into high school season, I was already pretty in shape. I'd gotten a lot faster. So I've been spending this season really fine-tuning a lot of technique stuff, really fine-tuning a lot of very race-specific things. Right. That's kind of what I've been up to for getting into shape and getting into turns, starts, that sort of stuff.
Awesome. Well, fantastic. Congratulations on your wins tonight, and good luck moving forward as well through the season.
Thank you very much.
And now we can move on. El Guiche, how are you doing? Now, are you I think, you're one of the captains on the team?
Yes, I am.
Absolutely. So you've got, in terms of leadership, I've never really been to a swim meet. It's a little bit, everything's kind of moving all over the place. So what kind of leadership do you bring, and how do you get everybody on the same page and playing the same way and doing all that?
I think cheering for people really helps, like cheer for people no matter what place they're going to get or how they think they're doing. I think just making sure that everybody feels welcomed and supported is kind of the key to being a good leader on this team.
Awesome. And I noticed, everybody's rooting on everybody else. It's a lot like cross country in that it doesn't matter what jersey you're wearing or what swimsuit you're wearing. Everybody's out there swimming, and everybody's out there working hard, and everybody's rooting everybody else on. So that's really great. Coco? Now, I remember you had a great year soccer-wise out on the pitch, so congratulations on the GBL championship on that. But also, in terms of swimming, in terms of multiple sports, how do you, and this is for a lot of you, honestly, if you think about it, how do you do all of your schoolwork as well as get all of these sports in as well?
I think time management is a big one, and it's really hard. You just have to block out your days and your weeks for sports and academics and keep everything together while also taking care of yourself.
My wife would like you to give me some lessons because time management, not my strength. But anyway, an excellent job out there today. We'll move on now. We've got Miss Madeline Zuka. Madeline, you are listed as a talented sprinter. Why are you afraid of distance?
Well, I just hate having to go for that long without breathing. It's awful. I just have to say.
Actually, I have to ask, I am very curious because I did once swim in an event. And as I was swimming, it started on the shallow end. It was where we dove in. I'm sure that's not real or legal or something. But once I hit the deep end, I lost my mind. I was like, wow, everything left me. And for some reason, I can swim. It's no big deal. But I was tired. And it was really, really difficult and surprised me. How do you guys handle it in the pool being in such a different environment?
Well, that's probably the hardest part, I'd say, is having to hold your breath the whole time. But I mean, counting between breaths and just thinking every 3 strokes, take a breath, and just really focusing on that, I think helps. So.
Now, in terms of your training, how many hours do you do per week in the pool do you guys get normally?
Well, 2 per day, and then 5 days a week. 10 hours. So.
Layla Barca-Gresh, you are listed here as a strong long distance swimmer. We had a winner in the long distance for the Highlanders tonight. It was Lillis. What have you told her that made her so good?
Well, she's better than me. But I guess I didn't swim last season, but my freshman year and sophomore year, I swam the 500, and it was the only event I did. And then I started doing the 200, and I like it because it doesn't stress me out, and it's very therapeutic. I can go as slow as I want. Well, I mean, obviously I go fast, but I can go slow-ish because I'm going to be swimming for a really long time. So I guess just to relax and keep your pace.
Now to Charlotte. You hold 3 records, right? the 100 butterfly, breaststroke,
And
and
backstroke.
backstroke. What's
Yep.
wrong with the freestyle? What you don't like swimming regularly?
For some reason, it's just never been my thing. I don't know. I mean, I swam club for multiple years, and then I took a couple years off, and now I'm back swimming with the high school. But, you know, coach also likes to put me in the other strokes because we have a lot of freestylers on the team, so it just happens to not be what I'm put into.
Well, you guys did fantastic coming away with that tie against Medford. I have a critical question. We're going to go really quickly right around to everybody. You can hand the microphone around. Tell me where you're going to go to college and what you're going to study on your way around, because it's your senior year, so you get asked that all the time.
Okay,
Charlotte?
I have absolutely no idea where I'm going to college yet.
Yes.
Still waiting on a lot of decisions, but hopefully going and possibly majoring in political science.
Awesome. Layla?
I also don't know yet where I'm going. I'm waiting on a lot of decisions, and I also want to major in political science.
There you go. Madeline?
I'm going to UMass Lowell, and I'm going to be studying physical therapy.
Awesome. Awesome.
I'm not sure where I'm going yet, but I want to major in engineering.
I'm also not sure where I'm going, but I either want to major in mechanical or agricultural engineering.
Oh, very cool.
I'm also not sure where I'm going, but I think I'm going to double major in economics and history.
Awesome.
I'm going to Brown University, and I'm going to major in mechanical engineering.
Now, I have one last question. I'll turn to the guy going for mechanical engineering to ask this. How are you going to get him into the pool? What are the physics of this?
I'm looking more to 7-on-1.
Okay. Ah, well,
Linebacker, you know.
good point. Actually, good point, Julie. All right, well, thank you very much, guys. Really appreciate it. Congratulations on today's meet and how well you did, and a great career at Somerville.
Thank you.
Have fun with the coach.